Like hush.
Did you guys see the? I think the guy who was in the coma from the football hit. He's awake now, isn't he? Like he's responsive.
How bad it was.
I thought, dude. Apparently, it was fucking bad. Like,
how weak are people? Your heart can't stop for a little bit.
Did his heart?
We're meatbags.
Because he had to. They did CPR on him for like a huge amount of time on the field, and I was seeing stuff online where people were like, everyone was like, they got him to the hospital, and I saw people commenting like, dude, CPR was performed on him for 18 minutes or whatever. He's likely brain dead. Like,
it took over
it's almost positive. Over half hour. Yeah, and I saw a bunch of people being like, it's almost positive. No, no, it doesn't, Kyle.
Why not? Why doesn't it?
Like,
why can't I manually breathe for him by pressing?
But I mean, they had probably an EKG.
That's what CPR does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes,
like
it does.
one.
That's what it does. That's what CPR is for.
It's to re-kick it. It's not to. If it takes that long to re-kick it,
no. I'm manually operating that motherfucker.
Hump. Yeah,
I'm pumping his blood for him and breathing oxygen into his lungs. I'm doing all the work.
You're not breathing. They don't do that shit anymore. That's not.
Yes, they do.
No, I literally watched a YouTube video where they said no. They have a different system now. Now you use a puffer. You're not supposed to use.
I won't let you stand there, sit there, and besmirch a goddamn American hero here. Woody pulled countless human beings out of the water.
Woody. I was like, what are we talking about?
You acted like CPR is like some made up propaganda or something like that, like seatbelts. Or
Taylor's on to something. They removed the breaths,
or
but
voting.
I don't think they removed it for two-person CPR, and I'm not sure.
I don't know. I just saw online that like apparently if you're under CPR for that duration of time, it is very, very likely that you're brain dead. But if he is responding, then he's not brain dead, obviously. I mean,
well, check.
At this point,
you've lost the argument before it began.
It's the EKG,
we have a case
though.
Study here.
You have to think about that. They have like portable defibs and portable stuff on the field that are much more advanced than like someone who just went out.
Yeah,
like they would have like basically professional medical equipment on the field with all the trainers and stuff. So I'm sure like they had pretty much ambulance equipment just on the field at that point.
Yeah, I'm sure. So, and then like they wanted to keep the game going.
I'm telling you, if you hit me in the chest, I'd have been fine. I'm man that whatever his name is.
Dude, he didn't hit him that hard. Dude,
I mean, he didn't hit him that hard.
I watched it. Everybody was like, "Have you seen the hit? It's the hardest hit ever." And I watched it and I was like, he'd have bounced right off me.
It's real. That was what like surprised me about the hit.
I'd have laid the other guy out.
He'd
have been the one hurt.
Yeah, he'd have had a neck injury if he hit this pec.
As far as like football hits go, that was so not noticeable as a football hit. Like there's a dozen
so fucking hard, dude. I really did think he hit him. I watched the clip in slow motion and I was watching how like if you watch the stance,
it looks harder than a normal hit.
When he's like running, he's so lowered and you can just see him generating so much power and speed and he just comes to a dead stop in that man's chest. I don't know.
I thought it was the kind of hit that happens 10 times a game.
Yeah,
not a weak hit, but football
happens all the time.
The way he reacted is what was really crazy, I guess.
Well, he stood up and then he talked. It looked like he talked for a couple seconds. Like he stood up and then like said something to the dude and then just.
Well, that's why I had to check and see it wasn't a head injury because that's what I assumed from the jump that like he got knocked out or like it was something to do with his head. And then you play it back and it was like, oh no, that was directly to his chest. So the only answer is that was his heart. So it did not look like a hit that.
Well, I saw
something his heart in that moment. Is that what happened? I don't.
They're saying that it was in between beats, so it was like a 1 in 6 million chance that it was in between heartbeats and it hit in between heartbeats and threw the rhythm of his heart off. That was essentially the theory that was being like tossed around
Twitter
1 in 6 million
chance? That sounds like that thing.
Yeah, that was a Twitter doctor. So take that like grain of salt.
Yeah,
is it that 6 million who did the boxing? Is that who you watched also?
I believe so. There was someone who did a full video on it.
Yeah, I saw that video, and apparently, if you hit a guy in the heart hard at just the right spot in the cycle, it can stop it from beating.
I saw it's mostly young people that get it. It's usually young people in baseball or hockey because the small projectile and like I guess big boys do what they want.